Hello everyone, and welcome to San Francisco. Get ready for a trip to one of the most iconic cities on the planet. We're about to dive into the heart of San Francisco, from its legendary landmarks to its hidden gems. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-time visitor, get ready for an unforgettable adventure because San Francisco has something for everyone. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on an epic journey through the city by the bay. First up, we've got to start with the big cheese, the head honcho, the one and only Golden Gate Bridge. This isn't just a bridge, it's a symbol of San Francisco, a beacon of hope, and a testament to human ingenuity. I mean, just look at it, the way it spans the strait, connecting San Francisco to Marin County. It's breathtaking. And speaking of breathtaking, let's talk about the fog, or as I like to call it, San Francisco's natural special effects team. One minute you're admiring the bridge in all its glory, the next it's vanished, swallowed whole by a mystical blanket of white. But that's the beauty of it, right? It keeps you guessing, keeps you on your toes. Trust me, there's nothing quite like seeing the Golden Gate emerge from the fog. It's like a magical reveal, and you've got a front row seat. Now, you can't just admire the bridge from afar, you've got to experience it up close and personal. Take a walk across it, feel the wind in your hair, soak in the views. For those feeling a bit more adventurous, rent a bike and cycle across. And if you're feeling really fancy, hop on a ferry and sail underneath it. No matter how you choose to experience it, the Golden Gate Bridge will leave you speechless. And you know what the best part is? There's no bad time to visit the Golden Gate Bridge. Whether it's shrouded in fog or bathed in sunshine, it's a sight to behold. Next up, we're hopping on a ferry to Alcatraz Island, one of San Francisco's most notorious landmarks. Now you might be thinking, James, why are we going to a former prison? Well, my friends, Alcatraz isn't just any prison, it's the prison. This island fortress housed some of the most infamous criminals in American history, like Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Chilling, right? But here's the thing, visiting Alcatraz is more than just a history lesson, it's an experience. You can explore the cell blocks, hear stories from former inmates and guards, and imagine what life was like on the rock. And let me tell you, the audio tour is top-notch. They've got former inmates narrating their own stories, and let me tell you, it's spine-tingling. Once you're done exploring the prison, take some time to appreciate the island's natural beauty. You get stunning views of the San Francisco skyline, the Golden Gate Bridge, and Alcatraz has some of the best views of Angel Island. Another cool spot we won't have time for today. Alright, let's hop on one of San Francisco's most iconic modes of transportation, the cable car. These aren't just cable cars, they're moving museums, little slices of San Franciscan history clinging to those hills. You'll hear that clang, clang, clang of the bell, and you'll know you're in for a treat. Now hold on tight, because these cable cars mean business as they navigate those steep hills. You'll be amazed at how they climb those inclines. It's like physics is taking a break and saying, "Go on, have some fun." And the views? Don't even get me started on the views. You're basically on a scenic roller coaster, taking in all the sights and sounds of the city. And the best part is, you can hop on and off at different stops and explore different neighborhoods. It's the perfect way to get around and soak in the city's charm. Trust me, a ride on a San Francisco cable car is an experience you won't forget. Just remember to hold on to your hats, folks. Get ready for a sensory overload, because we're heading to Fisherman's Wharf. This bustling waterfront area is a feast for the senses. You've got the sights, the sounds, the smells, oh those smells. Now let's talk about the seafood. This is the place to indulge in all things fresh and delicious. From steaming bowls of clam chowder served in sourdough bread bowls, to freshly cracked Dungeness crab, it's a seafood lover's paradise. And don't even get me started on the sourdough bread. San Francisco knows how to bake a loaf, let me tell you. But Fisherman's Wharf is more than just food. It's an experience. You've got street performers, musicians, artists, all adding to the lively atmosphere. And of course, you can't forget the sea lions. These playful creatures have made their home at Pier 39, and they're quite a sight to see. Prepare to be transported to another world as we enter the vibrant neighborhood of Chinatown. It's like stepping into a different country, with its colorful buildings, bustling markets, and the aroma of exotic spices filling the air. Chinatown is a feast for the senses. You've got the sights of traditional Chinese lanterns hanging above the streets, the sounds of vendors hawking their wares, and the smells of delicious food being cooked up in every corner. It's an assault on the senses in the best way possible. And speaking of food, Chinatown is a foodie's paradise. From dim sum to Peking duck, you'll find all sorts of authentic Chinese cuisine here. Don't be afraid to try something new. And be sure to check out the Fortune Cookie Factory. It's a fun and quirky experience. Okay, time to trade in the hustle and bustle for a bit of tranquility because we're heading to Golden Gate Park, San Francisco's sprawling urban oasis. This place is massive, even bigger than Central Park in New York City. You could spend an entire day here and still not see everything. You've got gardens, museums, lakes, and even a Japanese tea garden. And for those traveling with kids, the California Academy of Sciences is a must-visit. It's got an aquarium, a planetarium, and a natural history museum, all under one roof. Talk about a fun-filled family day out. But my personal favorite spot in Golden Gate Park has got to be the bison paddock. Yes, you heard that right, bison. In the middle of San Francisco. It's a sight you won't soon forget. Get ready to groove back in time as we head to Haight-Ashbury, the birthplace of the Summer of Love. This neighborhood is steeped in history, and you can still feel the vibes of the 1960s counterculture movement today. Back in the day, this was the stomping ground of iconic musicians like Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix. You can still see remnants of that era in the colorful Victorian houses, the vintage clothing stores, and the bohemian spirit that permeates the air. Be sure to check out the Grateful Dead House. It's a pilgrimage site for deadheads from all over the world. And don't forget to pop into some of the independent bookstores and record shops. You might just find a hidden gem or two. Alright, get your cameras ready because we're about to feast our eyes on some serious eye candy, the Painted Ladies. These Victorian and Edwardian houses, with their pastel facades and intricate details, are like something out of a fairy tale. You've probably seen them before, even if you've never been to San Francisco. They're featured in countless movies, TV shows, and postcards, and let me tell you, they're even more stunning in person. The best place to view the Painted Ladies is from Alamo Square Park, where you can get that iconic shot of the houses with the San Francisco skyline as a backdrop. It's the perfect spot for a picnic lunch, or just to sit back and soak in the beauty. Get ready for a day of fun and entertainment as we head to Pier 39, San Francisco's bustling waterfront playground. This place is a hive of activity, with something for everyone. You've got street performers, shops, restaurants, an aquarium, and even an arcade. And of course, you can't forget the sea lions. These playful creatures have made their home on the docks, and they're quite a sight to see. We're ending our San Francisco adventure on a high note, literally at Twin Peaks. These two hills offer some of the most breathtaking panoramic views of the city. On a clear day, you can see for miles in every direction. Now, the best time to visit Twin Peaks is early in the morning, before the fog rolls in, or at sunset, when the city is bathed in a golden glow. Trust me, it's magical. And don't forget to bring your jacket, it can get a bit windy up there. And there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of San Francisco. From the iconic Golden Gate Bridge to the bustling streets of Chinatown, this city has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your San Francisco adventure today. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more travel tips and adventures. Until next time, happy travels.